Hi everyone and welcome back to the Overtake GT. This is a 600 pp build for the NSX from 2017, that famous Honda, turbocharged 4-wheel drive. What an absolute monster this is. Over 560 brake horsepower, this thing absolutely pummels the competition, especially if you're going to do a Tokyo money grind. This is one car you are going to want to have in your garage and one that you will definitely use time and time again. So get your NSX, follow me to the tuning shop and let's get this build underway. So now we're at the tuning shop, we need to shed some weight from this big old beast. So weight reduction stage 1 is what you need under sports, and make sure you have sports hard tyres. Now this should automatically be selected, but just make sure. Club sports, you want to get high lift camshaft. Weight reduction stage 2, a power restrictor and a ballast. Semi-racing, you want to get a racing crankshaft, fully customizable computer, high RPM turbocharger, a fully customizable LSD, weight reduction stage 3 and increase the body rigidity. Under racing, you want to get racing brake pads, brake balance controller, fully customizable suspension, racing clutch and flywheel, an active LSD controller, fully customizable racing transmission and weight reduction stage 4. Under extreme, you don't need anything from there. And under ultimate, you don't need anything from there either. So now we have all of those key elements. Let's get to GT Auto and make this thing look as good as it will perform. I'll meet you there. So now we're at GT Auto, the first thing you need to do is go to car, maintenance and service. And when you're on there, on the right hand side it'll say wide body. You want to get that installed on the car. I think it's about 50,000, I can't remember. But it does give it that bit of a meaner stance. I've gone for the massive contrast on the livery. And that's just again to stand out. You know, the way you normally have one car and then another one has the fluorescent accents, that's what I've gone for with this one. But that wide body, like I say, it just gives it that more of a meaner stance. So get that added on there as well, because it definitely benefits. What we'll do, we go back, go to car customization, and what we want to do is the wheels. So do the wheels first of all. Now I've gone for these, the Oz Super Turismo LM wheels. So what you do is you want to go for the front 20 inch and the rear 21 inch, rim width wide, offset wide, get those installed on the car. Once you have those installed, go to custom parts, and at the front you want to get type B, side type B, and the wing is a custom wing set. Now the custom wing I've chosen is a low and the end plate 21, but obviously pick whatever suits your fancies. You can go for a medium or a high wing if you like. It really doesn't matter at all, and again these can all be different. It doesn't make one bit of difference which one you pick. Just want to make that clear now, so just pick whatever suits your style. As you can see, I thought that tied in really well with the design I was going for, so that's why I've gone for that low wing and that end plate. Racing items, bonnet pin, tow hook, again pick whatever you like, and under other light bulb I went for the LEDs, and number plate I couldn't do with that on the front. That would really do my head in, so I've gone for this at the rear. So now we've done that, you can either go to livery editor like I did, and I made this fantastic livery to stand out from the crowd, or you can click load style, and if you go on there just click content search and content search again, and it will bring up 67 pages at the moment of all of these different liveries. There's so many you can pick, and make sure you go for one that says this, wide car. You've got to make sure that says it, otherwise it won't work. Okay, now we've done that, let's go back to the setting sheet of the garage and let's get this thing dialed in to win at any event you put it in, especially Tokyo. So this thing has 564 brake horsepower. It weighs just over 1,300 kilos, and this is one car I've loved to build. 4-wheel drive, turbocharged, it is so quick. And if you do take it Tokyo, on that long straight, you'll easily hit 190 miles an hour. Now, sports hard tyres are the first thing you need to get installed on here. And then your body height adjustment is 115 at the front and 135 at the rear. The anti-roll bar is 9 at the front, 8 at the rear. The dampen ratio compression is 32 at the front and 37 at the rear. And the expansion is 50 at the front and 50 at the rear. Now natural frequency is 2.9 at the front and 3.2 at the rear, and your negative camber angle is 2.9 at the front and 3.1 at the rear. Now toe angle, I've gone for a toe out at the front of 0.05 and a toe in at the rear of 0.10. And this thing really does benefit from that as well. Initial torque is 10 front and rear. Acceleration sensitivity is 20 at the front and 15 at the rear. And your braking sensitivity is 10 at the front and 30 at the rear. Now if you struggle to get this thing to stop, adjust that by 5 and adjust the rear by 5. Make sure you do it in equal measure. So whether you change these by, make sure you do them the same. Make sure there's that 20 difference, otherwise it does become a bit of a handful. But that is what I'd highly recommend. Now downforce 113 at the front, 280 at the rear. ECU 78%. And your ballast should be 63 kilograms, ballast positioning 36, and your power restrictor stays at 100%. Now your transmission, you're going to automatically adjust the top speed of 290 km/h, and these are the changes that you want to make. So first gear should be 2.393, second gear 1.884, third gear 1.565, fourth gear 1.337, fifth gear 1.178, sixth gear 1.064, seventh gear 0.977, and that's a final drive of 3.500, revving just over 8,000 RPM. And this thing has one of the best soundtracks I have heard in a long time on this game, and it's from a car that I've just sat there and I thought, what should I do? And this is what I've done. Now look, this is everything else you need installed on this car. Now just spare 2 minutes of your time to go through a guide at Tokyo to guarantee you a win. It's something you're not going to want to miss. And let's get straight into that now. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Follow the live streams every Friday, 12 midday till 5 p.m. And let's have a fantastic day. But stick around and enjoy what is coming up right now. Okay, so here we go. It's the NSX. Last lap for me at Tokyo Expressway. You can see Cockabun is behind me. I've saved him fuel map 1 from the start. 6 laps, and then what you do is you pit, get out, stay in fuel map 1, no matter what. You're hitting 190 hard on the brakes, use all the track onto the chevrons, take a nice line through that first corner. These are all things I've learned by constantly trying again. But I'll tell you what, this car needs no introduction. It's absolutely brilliant here. 600 pp build, not going to let you down. And I'll tell you what, these sports tire tyres, you would think they were far better than they are. But come on, look at this. 10-second lead, still pushing. Hopefully we can get it to about 12 by the end. Might sound optimistic, but through this section, this car definitely excels. Now this build is one that I'm sure that you will love to use no matter what. And just make sure you give it your all. Don't be slouching through any corners. You've got to be on point to maximise the effort and get that win, because we just want to make sure we finish in front of Cockabun. I mean, you can see the lap times, they're not too bad, but I'm not on this track all the time. Some of you that are, I'm telling you now, you'll be able to get 209s regular. I make a few little mistakes like that one there, but the more and more you do it, the better it is. Nearly 13 seconds now, so better than I was predicted. But what a car, honestly, absolutely stunning. So don't forget, hit that subscribe button, because you know these cars get you wins. Come on, subscribers mean that we can make sure that there's far more content available for you. I can take time out from doing things like that behind me and doing more like this in front of me, and you benefit in the long run. Don't forget, every Friday, 12 midday till 5 p.m, do a live stream. We get to have a laugh, win some races and have lots of fun. And this is an easy win as well, look at that. A nice easy win in a solid build yet again. So this car is really easy to drive, very user friendly, and it is one I would highly recommend for anyone, absolutely anyone. So that build, stick to the plan, get it done, don't alter it, because I've tried switching it about and it doesn't quite work the way you would think it would. This is the best happy medium that you can get. Pretty much bang on 27 minutes. 12 seconds ahead, and then the rest of the field is nowhere to be seen. Right, you make sure you have a fantastic day, positive vibes for everyone, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.